How's it going, folks? So the band Sorceress of Sin recently released a new single here. This one's called Nymphet, and I'm really excited for this. Y'all know I kind of get jazzed when Sorceress of Sin drops new music. I've become really quite the fan of this band, so I'm looking forward to seeing what we got here. It's another glimpse at what's to come on their upcoming third album, I believe. I'm not quite sure when yet, but it's on its way. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump on in and give this bad boy a listen, all right? Rangers, go. Wow, this band just still just does not disappoint. I mean, what a song here. It's a little bit more, I would say, straightforward, I think, than some of their other releases. It's a little bit more like direct, but it works really well. It's got a really nice tempo, killer guitar work, and just has a very kind of powerful sound to it. Nice melodies. It all just flows together really well. It's just a very nicely constructed song. And like I said, it's a little bit more direct, I would say, than some of their other songs that I've heard. But again, it just works really well. I mean, I just really love the guitar work. The riffs, the nice kind of almost galloping momentum, to the riffs, the main sort of like in the verses and things like that. But there was a lot of really nice little nuance, here and there in the guitar playing. And I mean, the solo was just absolutely killer. I loved that. And the addition of the keyboards in the back really kind of added that nice little extra touch to the song, really sort of rounding out the sound, and it just feels full. The sound in general, solid production. It just sounds really good, and again, it just has a really nice energy to it that I was just kind of all on board with right from the beginning. And I like the verses. The verses are done really well. The verses feel like a very organic kind of part of the song. I talk about this all the time, but sometimes verses just kind of feel like they're there, almost like an afterthought, just to really get you to the chorus or, other moments in the song. But here it just feels like a very nice, organic part of the song as a whole, and not just kind of slapped on there just to get you from point A to point B. Feels very much part of the song and just well done. I enjoyed the verses a lot. And then the chorus hits, and it kind of takes everything established in the verses and kind of takes it up a notch. The vocal style shifts a little bit. I really like the operatic kind of style in the verses with the vocals. And then you get the chorus, and it kind of becomes a little bit more of what I would say is like her signature sound, where she's really just kind of going all in. It's not quite operatic, but it's powerful and really kind of hits hard and just soars. And again, she kind of dabbles in between. The verses, if I remember correctly, are predominantly operatic, but like in the chorus and stuff, she'll kind of like drift in and out in times, with her voice between the operatic and kind of the other just more, powerful singing, it kind of drifts in between. She has some really nice notes that she hits and nice movement in the voice as well. And it's just, it all is really engaging. And I really like the chorus and just the overall sound of everything. And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those songs. Like I said, it's a bit more direct, but there's a lot of nice things woven in there, and it's just a very well constructed song that I enjoyed from beginning to end. I have the chorus stuck in my head as it is, and just the overall sound, really nice, really well done song here. There's not too much more for me to add, but I dug it. And it's nice. It kind of shows that there's going to be like a decent variety on the album. You'll have a little bit more of kind of direct, powerful sort of songs, coupled with songs that it maybe takes its time a little bit more. There's a little bit more, I don't want to necessarily say movement, because this song did have some decent movement in there, but just it some of the other songs, it just feels like there's a little bit more sort of happening in between, whereas here is like the core of the song is just a little bit more straightforward, but it works well. It works really well. And, I kind of like that diversity that I think will be on the album, be a nice array of songs, and, hopefully keep the thing feeling fresh all the way through. But yeah, it's just another killer song here that I really enjoyed. And I mean, at this point, it just feels like this band can do no wrong. I really just like their style, and they seem to put a lot of care into their songs and the songwriting. And I dig it. They have a very kind of unique sound. A large part of that is because of the vocals. I really like her voice, really, really solid and strong. And but then the guitar playing as well is just really phenomenal. So everything about this band, I dig it. I really do. So that's that. I can't wait for this album. I really, really can't. But let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What do you think of this bad boy here? Are you looking forward to the new album, upcoming album? Let's talk about it, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.